Welcome to Home Idea channel. Have you ever walked into a home that feels like it's wrapping you in warmth while taking your breath away with its stunning beauty? That's exactly what happens when you discover the magic of Farmhouse-Hacienda style fusion. Imagine rustic wooden beams stretching across whitewashed ceilings, terracotta tiles warming your feet, and archways that invite you from room to room with timeless elegance. This isn't just another design trend. It's a lifestyle transformation that brings together the cozy charm of modern farmhouse with the sophisticated romance of Spanish colonial architecture. What if I told you that creating this seamless aesthetic in your own home is easier than you think? The Farmhouse Hacienda Fusion is revolutionizing how we think about interior design in 2025, blending natural materials, earthy color palettes, and handcrafted details into spaces that feel both authentic and absolutely breathtaking. Whether you're renovating your entire home or just refreshing a single room, this design approach offers endless possibilities for creating environments that tell your unique story while honoring centuries of architectural wisdom. Let's start with the foundation of Farmhouse Hacienda style fusion, understanding what makes each style so incredibly special on its own. Modern farmhouse design celebrates simplicity, functionality, and that lived-in comfort we all crave. Think shiplap walls, reclaimed wood accents, neutral color schemes, and cozy textiles that make you want to curl up with a good book. On the other hand, Hacienda style brings Spanish colonial heritage to life with thick stucco walls, clay roof tiles, wrought iron details, and vibrant pops of color that reflect Mexico's rich cultural tapestry. The real magic happens when these two distinctive styles come together in perfect harmony. The key to successful farmhouse-hacienda fusion lies in respecting the core elements of both aesthetics while allowing them to complement rather than compete with each other. You're creating a conversation between rustic American charm and Spanish colonial elegance, where exposed wooden beams meet handcrafted tiles, and where minimalist modern touches enhance rather than overshadow traditional craftsmanship. This balanced approach creates interiors that feel both timeless and refreshingly contemporary. Color palette selection forms the backbone of your farmhouse-hacienda fusion design strategy. Start with warm, earthy neutrals as your foundation. Think creamy whites, soft beiges, warm taupes, and sandy tones that evoke sun-baked adobe walls. These neutral bases create the perfect canvas for introducing richer accent colors inspired by Spanish colonial design. Consider deep terracottas, golden ochres, sage greens, and dusty blues that add depth and personality without overwhelming your spaces. The farmhouse influence keeps things grounded with its preference for understated elegance. Natural materials become the stars of your farmhouse-hacienda fusion interior, connecting your home to nature's timeless beauty. Wood takes center stage in multiple forms: rough-hewn ceiling beams, rustic dining tables, weathered cabinetry, and hand-carved furniture pieces that showcase authentic craftsmanship. Complement these wooden elements with stone and clay materials like terracotta floor tiles, limestone countertops, and ceramic accents. These organic materials not only look stunning, but also provide excellent thermal properties, keeping your home comfortable year-round while reducing energy consumption. Architectural features define the character of Farmhouse-Hacienda style fusion more than any other design element. Archways become your signature detail, replacing standard rectangular doorways with graceful curves that guide movement through your home with elegance. These arches can be dramatic full-height statements or subtle touches above windows and passages. Pair them with exposed ceiling beams, either authentic reclaimed wood or new timber finished to look aged, that create visual interest overhead while honoring both farmhouse and hacienda traditions. Consider adding vigas, those characteristic protruding beam ends visible from exterior walls. Wall treatments offer incredible opportunities for blending farmhouse simplicity with hacienda texture and depth. Smooth stucco walls painted in warm whites or soft earth tones provide the perfect backdrop for your fusion aesthetic. Consider adding textured plaster finishes in key areas to create tactile interest without overwhelming your spaces. While traditional farmhouse might lean heavily on shiplap, the hacienda influence encourages you to explore more varied wall treatments. Hand-troweled plaster, lime wash finishes, and even strategically placed decorative tiles can add authentic Spanish colonial character while maintaining farmhouse's appreciation for natural materials. Flooring choices ground your Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion design in authenticity and warmth. Terracotta tiles are perhaps the most iconic hacienda element you can incorporate, bringing sun-baked beauty and Mediterranean warmth to kitchens, entryways, and living spaces. These handmade clay tiles age beautifully, developing rich patinas over time. Balance this Spanish colonial influence with wide plank wood flooring in bedrooms and family rooms, honoring farmhouse tradition. Consider combining both materials in open concept spaces, using terracotta in high traffic areas and wood in cozier zones. Both options work beautifully with radiant floor heating systems for year-round comfort. Window and door design significantly impacts your Farmhouse-Hacienda Fusion aesthetic success. Replace standard windows with smaller, strategically placed openings that control light and heat while creating intimate, protected feelings characteristic of Hacienda architecture. Frame them with dark wood or wrought iron for authentic Spanish colonial appeal. For doors, embrace solid wood construction with decorative nail heads, iron hardware, and perhaps carved details. The modern farmhouse influence might suggest black-framed windows, which actually complement Hacienda style beautifully when combined with white stucco walls, creating striking contemporary contrasts within traditional frameworks. Kitchen design offers endless possibilities for expressing farmhouse-hacienda style fusion with both beauty and functionality. Start with cabinetry that honors both traditions. Consider rustic wood lower cabinets paired with open shelving above, or paint-grade shaker-style doors in deep earthy colors like olive green or warm terracotta. Install a statement range hood crafted from smooth plaster or textured stucco, perhaps with decorative tilework surrounding it. Choose countertops that bring natural beauty, leathered granite, honed marble, or butcher block surfaces that improve with age and use. Backsplash treatments in Farmhouse-Hacienda Fusion kitchens become artistic focal points that celebrate handcrafted beauty. Handmade ceramic tiles in geometric patterns or traditional Mexican designs add color, texture, and cultural richness while protecting walls from cooking splatters. Consider Talavera tiles with their distinctive blue and white patterns, or terracotta tiles arranged in herringbone or basket weave patterns. Balance these decorative elements with simpler surroundings, letting the tile work shine without competing with too many other busy elements. The farmhouse influence suggests restraint, while Hacienda encourages celebration of artisan craftsmanship. Lighting design illuminates your Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion spaces while reinforcing your aesthetic vision throughout your home. Embrace wrought iron chandeliers with scrollwork details and candelabra bulbs that cast warm, flattering light perfect for gathering spaces. Pendant lights with hammered metal shades or woven materials add textural interest above kitchen islands and dining tables. Consider installing wall sconces with Spanish colonial styling in hallways and bedrooms. The farmhouse influence might suggest incorporating some industrial-style fixtures with exposed bulbs, which surprisingly complement hacienda elements when finished in oil-rubbed bronze or aged iron. Furniture selection requires thoughtful curation to achieve authentic farmhouse hacienda style fusion that feels collected rather than decorated. Choose solid wood pieces with visible grain and substantial presence, heavy dining tables, rustic benches, and sturdy chairs with traditional joinery. Look for furniture with Spanish colonial details like turned legs, carved aprons, or leather upholstery with decorative nail head trim. Mix in some lighter farmhouse pieces like slip-covered sofas and painted cabinets to prevent spaces from feeling too heavy. The goal is creating rooms that look assembled over generations, not purchased all at once. Textile choices soften your farmhouse hacienda fusion interiors while adding comfort, color, and pattern to living spaces. Layer natural fabrics like linen, cotton, and wool in warm earth tones and subtle patterns. Incorporate textiles with Spanish colonial influences, striped serapes used as throws, embroidered pillows featuring traditional motifs, and woven blankets with geometric patterns. The farmhouse aesthetic contributes its love of vintage quilts, ticking stripes, and simple checks. Mix textures freely, smooth linen drapes, nubby wool throws, soft cotton pillows, creating tactile richness that invites touch and encourages relaxation in every room. Outdoor living spaces deserve special attention in Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion design, extending your aesthetic beyond interior walls. Create a central courtyard or patio that serves as an outdoor room, furnished with comfortable seating, dining areas, and perhaps a fireplace or fire pit. Use the same terracotta tiles from interior spaces to blur boundaries between inside and outside. Add a pergola with exposed wooden beams for shade and architectural interest. Incorporate climbing vines, potted citrus trees, and flowing grasses that soften hardscapes while providing natural beauty. These outdoor areas become extensions of your home, perfect for entertaining and daily living. Metalwork details throughout your Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion home add authentic Spanish colonial character and lasting beauty. Wrought iron appears in countless applications: stair railings with scrollwork details, curtain rods with decorative finials, cabinet hardware with hammered textures, and decorative wall grills. Consider commissioning custom pieces from local artisans for truly unique elements. Balance these darker metal tones with occasional brass or copper accents that introduce warmth. The farmhouse influence might suggest some matte black metal finishes, which work beautifully alongside traditional wrought iron, creating cohesive looks throughout your spaces. Fireplace design becomes a commanding focal point in Farmhouse-Hacienda living rooms and bedrooms. Build your fireplace surround with smooth white stucco or textured plaster, perhaps shaped into gentle curves rather than harsh angles. Frame the opening with decorative tiles featuring traditional patterns or solid colors that complement your palette. Install a rustic wood mantle, either a rough-hewn beam or a more finished piece for displaying treasured objects. Consider a corner fireplace placement, traditional in Spanish colonial architecture, which creates cozy conversation areas. These gathering places become your home's heart, especially on cool evenings. Bathroom design in Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion style balances spa-like serenity with old-world craftsmanship and character. Install terracotta or cement tiles on floors in geometric patterns that add visual interest underfoot. Cover walls with smooth plaster or subway tiles laid in classic patterns. Choose a vessel sink crafted from hammered copper or hand-painted ceramic for instant Spanish colonial flair. Incorporate a deep soaking tub, perhaps freestanding, with traditional fixtures in oil-rubbed bronze or brushed nickel. Add open wood shelving for towel storage, displaying rolled linens that introduce texture and softness to these hardworking spaces. Bedroom retreats in Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion style create peaceful sanctuaries that honor both design traditions beautifully. Center your room around a substantial wood bed frame, perhaps with carved details or a tall headboard that makes a statement. Dress windows with flowing linen curtains in natural tones that filter light softly. Layer your bed with crisp white linens, textured blankets, and decorative pillows featuring Spanish-inspired patterns or embroidery. Keep walls simple with warm white or soft earth tones, adding interest through ceiling beams, a statement light fixture, or a piece of authentic Spanish colonial art above the bed. Dining rooms become celebration spaces in Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion homes, designed for gathering family and friends around good food. Select a massive wood dining table with turned legs or a trestle base that seats everyone comfortably. Surround it with a mix of seating, perhaps wood chairs along the sides and upholstered host chairs at table ends. Hang that dramatic wrought iron chandelier overhead, scaled appropriately for your table size. Consider adding a rustic wood sideboard or Spanish colonial buffet for storage and serving. Incorporate a built-in bench along one wall with cushions and pillows, maximizing seating while adding casual comfort. Entry spaces set the tone for your entire Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion home, welcoming visitors with immediate visual impact. Install terracotta tile flooring that can withstand high traffic while establishing their aesthetic from the first step inside. Add a console table crafted from reclaimed wood or featuring Spanish colonial details for keys and mail. Hang a statement mirror with a rustic wood frame or wrought iron detail above. Incorporate hooks or a coat rack with decorative metalwork. Consider adding a built-in bench with storage underneath and cushions on top. These thoughtful touches create functional, beautiful transitions between exterior and interior environments. Artwork and decorative objects personalize your Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion spaces while reinforcing your chosen aesthetic throughout your home. Display vintage Spanish colonial pieces like carved Santos figures, hand-painted pottery, or woven textiles mounted as wall hangings. Incorporate farmhouse elements through vintage signs with distressed finishes, antique tools displayed as sculpture, or black and white family photographs in simple frames. Mix old and new freely, creating collected arrangements that look accumulated over time. Remember that in this fusion style, less often proves more effective than cluttered surfaces crowded with too many competing elements. Color accent strategies allow you to introduce personality and vibrancy without overwhelming your Farmhouse-Hacienda fusion foundation. While your base palette stays neutral and earthy, strategic pops of deeper colors add life and interest. Consider a single wall painted in deep terracotta or sage green, creating focus without dominating. Use colorful tile work in small doses, a bathroom backsplash, a kitchen niche, or sterilizers. Incorporate vibrant textiles through pillows, throws, and table runners that you can easily change with seasons or moods. The key is maintaining balance, letting colors enhance rather than compete with your architectural elements. Ceiling treatments often get overlooked, but they significantly impact your farmhouse hacienda fusion aesthetic's authenticity and drama. Expose structural beams wherever possible, leaving wood natural or staining it dark for contrast. In rooms without exposed beams, consider adding decorative vigas or installing tongue-and-groove wood planking between existing beams. Paint ceilings in warm white rather than stark white for softer light reflection. In some spaces, you might continue wall plaster treatments across ceilings, particularly in archway passages, creating seamless transitions that emphasize architectural flow throughout your home. Incorporating modern amenities without compromising your farmhouse hacienda fusion aesthetic requires thoughtful integration and strategic concealment. Choose appliances in professional stainless steel or panel-ready options that accept custom fronts matching your cabinetry. Install modern conveniences like smart thermostats and speakers using models with unobtrusive designs. Conceal televisions in cabinets with doors or behind artwork that slides away. Update old homes with contemporary wiring, plumbing, and HVAC systems while maintaining historical character. The goal is enjoying 21st century comfort within spaces that honor time-tested design principles from both farmhouse and hacienda traditions. Sustainable design principles align perfectly with Farmhouse Hacienda Fusion Style's emphasis on natural materials and time-tested construction. Choose locally sourced materials whenever possible, reclaimed wood from regional barns, stone from nearby quarries, tiles from artisan makers. Install energy-efficient windows with modern glazing in traditional styles that reduce heating and cooling costs. Use low VOC paints and natural finishes that improve indoor air quality. Consider passive solar design principles that both styles historically employed: small windows on hot sides, courtyards for natural ventilation, and thermal mass from thick walls and tile floors. These choices create healthier homes with smaller environmental footprints and lower operating costs. Creating your own farmhouse-hacienda style fusion is a journey that celebrates both simplicity and sophistication, blending the best of two beloved design traditions into something uniquely yours. Whether you're starting from scratch with new construction or thoughtfully renovating an existing home, this aesthetic offers flexibility to express your personality while honoring time-tested architectural principles. Remember that authentic style develops over time through careful curation rather than rushed decoration. So enjoy the process of discovering pieces that speak to you and fit your vision. I hope this exploration of farmhouse-hacienda fusion has sparked your creativity and given you practical ideas for transforming your own spaces. If you found this video inspiring, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more design inspiration every week. I'd love to hear about your favorite farmhouse-hacienda elements or see photos of your own fusion projects. So drop a comment below and let's continue this conversation. Thank you for joining me today, and I can't wait to see how you bring these beautiful styles together in your home.